you earn hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. His guys sort of in danger of falling out of relevancy, 1-5 to start the year. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis, we are ready, they are ready. We hope you're ready. We are underway from Cleveland. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy, really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
They're hoping to get rid of that interception ball. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
And looking to throw, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
An inside run with Jenkins. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
First down is Jenkins.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air, Penix setting up a screen for Jenkins. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. He'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Washington now brings this out.
Oh, able to avoid him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Two are going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You look at this Browns defense
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem?
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Tua sets up to pass it.
throw caught by Achane.
And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
14. First down, Dolphins.
Tua going to give this to Wright.
Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 22-yard line.
Waddle the motion man right. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Gordon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll give up the middle. Judkins.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Browns first down.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And a pretty quick burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 5.
The Browns at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Russell Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Miami.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Tua. He wants it all for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd down and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
At the 41-yard line.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Operating from the gun, Penix. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's another Browns first
out to Ford up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away.
It's now second and 6.
Here's Penix. He finds his man complete. It's Ford. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A give. Here's Jenkins. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
It's second and 8.
They'll throw with Penix. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Miami set to take over. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. From the 25, here's second and 6.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the game. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. Gets through, and now an opening. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down, Dolphins.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back around the 18-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Forced out to his left. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. There's some concern out there right now as we got an injury stoppage. It's DK Metcalf who's getting some help following that last play.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught. Lockett. And getting this just shy of midfield. They spotted at the 49. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced him incompletion.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. But Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 18-yard line.
Here's Hill. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen. A.J. has it. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving him a yard up to the 42.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And looking to throw, Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, Jenkins trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Penix working out of the gun here. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. One thing I think that's safe to say, defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24.
Now Tua. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big-body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead. Usually not as fumble-prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught to take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. And to mind me the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
To throw is Tua. That is caught. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Browns down 24-14. 1:08 to go. To the air, Bennett. Finding Washington. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now Penix. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Here we go, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late